Good morning. Welcome back to another week of my life. I feel like I'm gonna give you a forewarning. This video is going to be very study heavy, but I'm gonna try and make it maybe like more advantageous for you, like showing you some of the ways that I like to study tips that I have, and also just including maybe like the workouts that I'm trying to do this week, as this is the final week before my half marathon, which is terrifying to say the least. And just like trying to keep myself very grounded, not freaking out, not here, not me, not now. I'm going to be making a little smoothie for myself right now. I was briefly on Instagram this morning and I saw Rachel Good Eats make her morning smoothie. Can I use electronics? And now I'm feeling inspired. I love smoothies. It's one of those things that I go through my phases with. And now that I finally went to the grocery store, we have ingredients, which is probably one of the most important parts of a smoothie, one might argue. Let's do, like a peanut butter banana smoothie. Sometimes I feel like I get too experimental with my smoothies and then they end up tasting, you know, not the best, but this is hopefully gonna be simple enough. I think the more that you add to a smoothie, the grosser that it gets, because all of the flavors like have a hard time fighting it out in the mixture, and then all of the flavors are just confused. So I don't know, my smoothie tip of the day: the simpler the better, as you watch me like put 17 ingredients in here. So I talked about this on my podcast and I shared it on Instagram, but I have officially put my exam date on the books for my CPT, my personal training certification, which is just, it feels like the world's largest elephant was sitting on my shoulders, and now he is lifted, he's thrown out the window. In a very safe way. We're not harming the elephant. I'm just excited at this point. I do feel nervous because I'm not probably giving myself enough time to review and everything. It is still a few weeks away, but I'm supposed to possibly go on a vacation like right after the exam, and I wouldn't have wanted to worry about the exam while I was on vacation. So it felt like hopefully the perfect timing to just squeeze it in right before then, and then I can fully relax and enjoy myself. So I think after the half marathon is over, I'm gonna feel even more stress-free, but just while like both of those things are on my mind, it is a lot. Like it is a lot. Neither of them are that big of a deal in the grand scheme of life. Like there are a lot more serious and important things to be concerned with. So I'm just gonna try and make the most of the experience, you know? It's all about the journey, baby. I have my chocolate peanut butter. Oh my golly, boom. This thing makes such a mess. Like these little packets, my whole hand is just covered in dust. I'm throwing in a date because I don't need to give any reasoning. They're dates, and that is the reason enough. Please taste good, please taste good. She looks great, but now this is the worst part. I want my smoothie to be cold, so I'm gonna put her in the freezer for like 5 minutes. I know, this is like kind of stupid. Be cold. And I just set a timer. I don't know, it just doesn't taste as good when it's not freezing cold. Let's see how I did. Still not cold enough. Flavor is like a 7 out of 10. I might go back in the freezer, let's be honest. Okay, so I haven't been able to talk about this yet, mainly because I guess like safety, I don't know. I'm a very paranoid person, so I don't like to share like too many specific details. But long story short, I actually rescheduled my half marathon. It wasn't something I did intentionally. Like I didn't reschedule it because I didn't feel prepared or anything. I originally booked my half marathon in Portland, which is kind of weird and random, but I was looking up local races and I happened to know that I was gonna be in town this upcoming weekend. And I was like, you know what? Like, let's just go for it. Whatever, maybe it will feel better to be out of my element, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking. So I found this one like random race and I signed up for it, and boom, that was the one I filmed, and that was the one I had always set my mind to racing. Then as it got closer and I looked into the race more, I kind of felt like I didn't like the route. I don't know, maybe I was just like being picky and paranoid or something, but I just decided maybe I should just do one like in Washington. Maybe it will just make more sense if I'm like at my home base, I'm feeling less stressed, or I can actually find a route that feels more fun and exciting. And also, I am a huge lover of St. Patrick's Day and all the festivities that come with it. And I was mad at myself because there's always St. Patrick's Day races. So why wouldn't I think to prioritize that? You know, like why would I just do some random race 1 week before all of the fun races? seems silly. In the end, I ended up finding a St. Patrick's Day race, which is the one that I'm actually going to be racing, running. That is my like quote unquote half marathon race. However, I thought it was kind of silly that I paid all of this money for the first half marathon in Portland and that I wasn't gonna be putting it to use whatsoever. Like, that just felt like a waste of money and time to me. So I'm still going to be attending that event, which is in 4 days, but I'm just gonna be using it kind of like a prep, I suppose. I'll run as long as I want to or as I can, kind of more like a practice, I suppose. Maybe I'll do like 10, 11 miles instead of the 13, and I can just walk here or there when I want to. So then on my actual race day, that will feel like my one true challenge. So I'm not like spoiling it for myself. So really I'm just choosing it to be kind of like another day, another workout, but in a more heightened environment. And also the Portland race was like 200 people or something like really small. And I don't know, something about that didn't seem as fun to me. And the St. Patty's Day race that I found in Washington is like thousands, I think. So it just felt more like me, bottom line. I just wanted something that I could maybe like dress up for. Maybe I'll buy a tutu. I'm wearing green. It's gonna be so much more fun. And that just felt like more Taylor, more of an exciting first race than just like this random Portland one I happened to find that I wasn't even that excited about. So I'm gonna try and vlog both of them as best as possible. My sister's coming into town for my actual half marathon, coincidentally, not for the race. So I'm gonna like designate her to help me as much as possible. And I'll try my best to vlog during the race while also still like putting in all my effort. I don't wanna whip out my phone just to whip it out for the vlog. I wanna be able to like focus, but I also wanna document my experience. Like this is half the fun, sharing it all with you, and I'll do my best, you know? I was thinking about like wearing a camera, but I think that will just be distracting, so. I've got my green. Actually, I think my green shirt just came in. Let me show you. There's two special things here. Reese, come here, come here. So one, I wanted to get into the spirit as much as possible, I guess. Reese, come, come. And so I asked my friend, or I paid my friend to make Reese a scarf for the race so that she could wear this for race day. You're gonna be wearing this? This is from my friend Olivia. She has her own Etsy business called Saucy Scarves, and she makes them for pets. And so I picked out this fabric because I wanted Reese to wear it when I was racing, which is like, I don't know, maybe that's like selfish of me, but I wanted her to be decorated. So she's got that. So she's gonna be in the mood, all festive, huh? And then I realized I didn't have any green workout gear, so I went on Lululemon, this long sleeve shirt, which hopefully long sleeve will still be the right move. I feel like that's just better for chafing, and everybody is just making so much noise. I don't know, it felt like a better choice for me. I always usually run in long sleeves, so I didn't want to change that just for the race. I've heard you should never do like something new on race day, so I wanted to keep the long sleeves. Even if it's like 50 degrees, I'll just deal with it. But it's just, I don't know, I thought it was the perfect green, just a simple little shirt. Oh, it's actually got a good crop to it. That's surprising. Nice, looks really swift. This is the high neck run and train long sleeve. I will be running and training in it. It's got like a nice kind of, I don't know, maybe like jersey-ish material. So I think that this will be perfect. And like green, like that was the goal. We wanted green, St. Patrick's. Rude. This is normally how this goes. I make a smoothie, Keith gets jealous, and then I make him one. So nice. Taste test, please. Delicious. What was that?
I don't know.
Good? Yeah, I make good smoothies. Okay, I kind of just decided like right now to sign up for a workout class that's in the next hour or so. I just felt like it's such a moody day outside, very rainy, very stormy. And on those days, I'm the least likely to want to move whatsoever. And like, it's not even conditions where I could comfortably go on a walk outside. So I need a little bit of motivation. And honestly, I think I'm gonna take some pre-workout. I like the Alani New because I like the flavor, but sometimes I don't feel like it gives me enough oomph. So I might go with the Ghost because I love this flavor. It's pretty sour. I have the sour watermelon and it's fairly intense. I'd say this is like the kick in the booty that I need. I feel like there was a period of time where I was taking pre-workout a lot, maybe 2 times a week. And that's a lot for me. Mainly I just drink coffee before a workout and like that does a similar effect for me and that's totally fine. Especially before a run. I usually like to just have a cup of coffee. So in all honesty, when you get the whiff of it, oh my golly. Pre-workout to me is kind of, I was gonna say it's kind of a supplement, but it's literally a supplement. It's just whenever, I don't know, I feel like I need like a teeny bit of an extra oomph that day. I also feel like for workout classes, it kicks in the last maybe 15 minutes when I feel like I need it the most and I'm so tired. That's when I feel like this finally like happens. I accredit it to helping me get through some of the hardest, toughest workouts. Yum. Okay, this is the part where I sit at my parking lot and I gain the courage to go inside. My horrible menstrual pain today, so hopefully that is alleviated while working out. Oftentimes it kind of is, like I'm in more pain when I'm just sitting around, but I took some Midol because it is God's gift to this earth. But yeah, hopefully this will be a really good workout and something that will just put me in a wonderful mood. Weezy! Excuse me, I'm over here. Weezy! Hello! Honey, I'm home. I miss you. Now we are in like how fast can I eat mode. Luckily, I'm staring at a very packed refrigerator because we just went to the grocery store and that is the most beautiful sight of all. I'm kind of thinking I should do one of my salads with this shrimp. I don't know if you all have seen this like pre-made cilantro lime shrimp from Costco, but it is delicious. It goes bad kind of quickly because it's fish and obviously it's like a more, what do you call them? Like the fresh made products, but it's so good even with just crackers. I eat this all the time. Dun dun dun! What kind of salad should I eat? This one is my all-time favorite, I think. It's the creamy dill pickle chopped kit from Costco. It comes in a pack of 2. I buy 2 packs of 2 because I know I want to eat it so stinking much. It's great if you love dill flavoring. If you don't, like, obviously don't buy it. But I think it's phenomenal, and I eat like the entire packet because it's perfect and it's delicious. Does dill match with shrimp or should I just do the Caesar? Whatever, we're doing the dill. Dilly! Workout class was pretty awesome. I feel like I have some good endorphins right now, which is always a fun feeling. And I think I challenged myself with my weights. We were doing some barbell work today. I don't remember like how much I was lifting because I don't know how much the barbell is at my gym. Either way, I was really proud of myself because you know, like you go through most of the class and you use the same weights because it's comfortable, or maybe you don't want to just like take the time to find higher weights, like it's too much work. Well, I put in the work tonight and I increased my weights and it was really hard, but really good. So I'm glad I did it. I know I talked about this a lot when I was working with my personal trainer, but I went through such a long period of my fitness journey where I was just, I think in like a comfortable phase. It was almost like I would go to the gym and obviously I would push myself, but I wouldn't remember very cognizantly to increase my weights every single time. And I think it really held me back from making very substantial progress for a really long time because I wasn't really tracking how much I was lifting, or maybe I would like consistently pick up, let's say 15 pounds every single time I was gonna do a bicep curl because that's kind of what I remembered I was in as far as my range. I don't know, I feel like I just like wasn't being very thoughtful about pushing myself with my weights. And now that I have, I think it's made all the difference in both my mental progress and like feeling more confident in myself and of course with my physicality. Okay. Best part. This is also the scariest part. Voila! It doesn't look that pretty, but it tastes great. Can you tell I like pickles? I need to make my packing list for everything that I'm going to want with me for this half marathon prep that I'm doing in 3 days. Terrifying. We're leaving for Portland tomorrow. I know it feels like every single vlog I'm leaving on the weekends or doing something on the weekends. That is a rarity. It just happens, I swear. February and March are always the busiest weekends of the year for us. I don't know how, but maybe it's just because, I don't know, like we were so bored with January, we wanted to do something fun. Who knows? Anywho, we're leaving. We're going to Portland tomorrow. I also have my Dysport appointment, so that's kind of like the main reason why we're going to be there. But since we're not going to be here, I need to make sure I have literally everything I could possibly think of with me for this race because I'm running, kind of. I'm like fake running. I'm fake racing. That's what we're gonna call it. The fake race. Okay, we have flip belt, AirPods, Bombas, my socks, running shoes, leggings of choice, sports bra, of course. I also need to make sure each of those things have to be my most comfortable. We'll pick those out in a second. My gels that I'll be keeping in my flip belt. Ponytails. I love this conversation. What do you call these? I love this. I just think it's the most fascinating societal moment. I call them ponytails. Or just ponies. But I also call them hair ties. Like, I understand a lot of the vernacular, but sometimes like the Brits or the Aussies will come in with like the cutest word I've ever heard. So please tell me what you call this. But I want to, of course, because I'll be wearing my hair in braids. So I'll just hopefully keep these on my wrist, but maybe I'll bring backup. I was gonna bring my, I'm literally forgetting what it's called. This thing. Anti-chafing body glide. There you go. Just in case, I haven't been wearing it, so I don't know if I should incorporate it. But I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with like trying to make your body not chafe. Really trying to like, you know, brainstorm and be good here. Oh. This might seem kind of silly, but I want to bring pasta with me just because it's not my house. So if they don't have pasta, I want to make sure that they have it so I can eat it. Maybe meal, I guess, then 2. I'm gonna write down to bring my headband just in case. Maybe I'll want it. Maybe it's gonna be a colder morning or something and I'll at least want some ear protection. I feel like I'd rather have my ears cold than wear a thicker layer. I'm not bringing gloves. I'm noting it, but I'm not bringing them. I think it's supposed to be like 50 degrees. Right now it says 38 degrees for Saturday, but with a high of 53. So we're gonna plan for colder. So I think that's a good idea to bring the headband. Maybe like another layer while I'm warming up and such that I can shed before I go. I kind of feel like that's it. There are definitely like a few very important things, you know, but I mean, really, when you think about running, you just need your body. And that's the most important thing. And I'll be bringing that. Just casually grabbing one singular fresh dish. Yeah, it's one of those nights. Okay, let's do the fun part. So this feels like really important. I feel like I've gotten fairly good at this. Okay, we now have 5 established rows. Sports bras, tanks / built-in sports bras, like this Gym Plus Coffee one with a built-in padding, you know? Then just rows and rows of leggings. I've considered organizing these kind of by activity, like running leggings, yoga leggings, etc. But the truth of the matter is Keith and I both do laundry, and if I were to spend hours organizing this and then he would just not know the order, and not his fault, but if he ruined it all, I think it would ruin my whole day. So we can't do that. So this is fine for now. However, for the race, I'm kind of thinking, starting with sports bras, I think I'm gonna wear my Dreamy sports bra, Dreamy Fit. This is my friend Janet Delmahina's brand. I literally think this is the most comfortable sports bra I've ever owned. Something about it just, I don't know, it just is seamless. Like you can sleep in it, and that is saying something. Fits my body so well, and maybe that's why I love it. I never feel that awkward like back, behind, overflow or anything. It doesn't feel like anything is rubbing. The thick straps are really nice. I love the color, not that it matters because I'm gonna be wearing a long sleeve t-shirt, but this is just probably one of my all-time favorites. So to me, this is kind of a no-brainer. To the leggings. I'm pretty nervous about this. I've never actually had a bad run due to leggings, if I'm really thinking about it. Maybe if they're too big or something, that would obviously be super annoying. I was kind of thinking these, which these are made for running. I believe these are Adidas, and they have a drawstring. So could be a fair option. They have like nice paneling on them. There's not like that much to them. I do know I want to go with black because I'm going to be sweating a lot. I'll bring these, but just in case I'm like feeling paranoid, I want to have a backup option. I know which leggings I want to wear for my actual race, not the fake race. And those are my Gym Plus Coffee leggings. They have pockets on the legs. They're just extraordinarily comfortable, a really secure band up at the top. And I wore them yesterday kind of as like a test run, and I felt very secure and happy with them. So I don't want to get them dirty, like just in case. So I'm saving those. Is it these? God, when everything's black, I literally can't tell what I'm pulling out. No, I don't think these are the ones I want to wear. I guess I'll bring these as a backup. Now I'm feeling like stressed about having a backup, but whatever. These are Girlfriend Collective. They're good leggings to begin with. I think they're fine for running. They will work, whatever. They are backups, Taylor. Just plan for the first one. Okay, and now for my socks, can't forget about those. You all know Bombas are my all-time favorite running socks. They're also just the best socks in general. I usually only wear these. They're fantastic. One pair purchased is also one pair donated, so we love that. They're just wonderful because they form so well to your feet. I've never had, knock on wood, like a bad experience with blistering or even like slipping down at the back of my shoe. I'm gonna bring a few options though, because I do have some older ones, like super, super, super old that I probably should get rid of, and those have been worn down. So I want to have options. Can you tell I'm nervous? And then my actual running shirt, I'm pretty sure I'd like to wear this. It's a white long sleeve. This was the shirt that I had originally planned on wearing before I went and purchased the green one for next week's real race day. So I figure I might as well wear this. It's a nice one from Lululemon. I don't remember the style name. I think I saw it when I was at the store and it was on clearance. And so I was like, sure, why not? And I love their long sleeve shirts. I think that they're so comfy and fantastic. Do I need a backup? Ugh. We're not going with the backup. We're not doing it. Good morning, vlog. I am like having a really horrible hair day. Is my camera that crooked? Lately, I feel like my equilibrium must be off because I keep putting my camera like, anywho, I feel like a lot has happened like internally that I need to kind of quickly update you on. If we can figure out this freaking part. I wanna sit down and actually film a video today, but I'm feeling really self-conscious because I feel like my skin is just breaking out. My hair looks horrible, and I don't often do like sit down videos. I feel like every time I do them, I don't wanna look disgusting because editing them is so much of my face that if I feel unconfident, it's like really hard to stare at that footage. But I'm trying to get past it and also just deal with what we have. Okay, update time. So yesterday, you know, I just did my Disport, kind of relaxed. We came home. My computer was being like not my best friend, so I had to kind of like take a step back from editing and studying, which in some ways is like probably a blessing. Like sometimes you need that reminder to slow down, but hopefully I can like get back to work finally, like right now. I'm gonna get ready for the video. But Keith and I were like kind of talking about the fake race tomorrow, and he didn't know all of the details, so I was kind of filling him in. And as we started talking about it a lot more, he's like, wait, why are you wanting to do this again? And I was basically saying like I felt silly for wasting money. I think the race was like $60 or something, and I didn't want to waste the money. And he's like, well, first of all, in the grand scheme of things, $60. Like, yes, not a fun thing to lose, but you already paid it, it's behind you. Second of all, if this is like really that important to you, maybe we should just save like that excitement, that adrenaline for your actual race day and not like this weird prep. And I feel like he's kind of right. Like I was getting so in my mind about just wanting to save money or like utilize the money that I already spent that I was, I don't know, like stressing about it so much. The race is like an hour and a half from where we are right now, so it's not like it's around the corner. I'd be waking up so stinking early, and then I was like stressing about how to manage my time because I didn't want to run the race. I wanted to go like maybe 10, 11 miles as a practice or as a workout. And that felt silly then too, because I was thinking like, okay, do I just walk to the finish line? That seems stupid. Do I stop like 5 miles in and walk 2 miles? Like, I don't know. I was just trying to figure out like, ugh, I don't know. I think I was just getting stressed. And basically, I think at this point, I'm talking myself out of it. Yeah, I don't know. Now I feel like dumb that I brought all this stuff and I was prepping so much to not even go. In the grand scheme of things, there is a specialty behind saving that adrenaline and race day excitement for your actual race day. Like, who does a fake race a week before my actual race? That's another thing. Keith didn't realize this would be back-to-back weekends, and he's like, why, Taylor, why? And I don't know, maybe that was just like the worried girl inside of me that didn't wanna, I don't know, not feel fully prepared. This is like a primer. I'm not putting on white mascara. Thank you. I'm actually obsessed with this stuff. It's from L'Oreal. It's called Voluminous Base, and I think it's fantastic. Like, look at this. Look at this. Also, I was like stressing to the max. Like, I have not been able to relax. I have not been able to enjoy myself. Probably for the last 2 to 3 weeks, I've been worried about this race. And this one felt more stressful than like my actual race. So why am I gonna get stressed about a fake race? Who even does a fake race? Like, I quite literally have no idea how people do like get ready with me videos. I cannot multitask like that. I just cannot. But yeah, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I just have like 2 bananas chilling, so I guess I can eat those now. And then I was also feeling like kind of stressed because I feel like as my whole life is about to be like studying and studying only, I don't want my content to get boring for you all. And I also am getting worried about still keeping up with 3 uploads per week, which is like my current strive. So I'm going to do my absolute best and to try and make like the content that I'm producing still as good, hopefully, as possible. Because I want to make sure that, like, you know, you still like everything that I do. Okay, God bless America, because video is finally exported. I'm just finishing up the thumbnail. This is like so funny because I wanted to get a cute one of Zendaya eating ice cream because there's kind of like this funny meme of her eating ice cream during this Vanity Fair interview, and she has no teeth sensitivity, so she can just like put it on her teeth. It's so stinking funny. Sun is setting, which isn't fabulous for filming, however, it's gorgeous. So I'm gonna try and like, I don't know, figure out where I can film right now because I want to film the video. And I took some medicine, so my headache is finally going away. Dysport, obviously, is like my main preventer, but like when you just get it, it doesn't get its full effects for I think 2 weeks or so. So it's kind of like, waiting and waiting and waiting until I finally have some pain relieved, and it's horrible, to be honest with you. Here we are, morning of the fake race. Not racing. I hate that I feel guilty. Like I wish I could, I don't know, like call ahead, tell them I won't be there. I just feel bad. Hi, I'm kind of like about to study right now. I actually just met up with my friend for lunch. We just grabbed pizza. We grabbed pizza really quickly. I cannot shake the anxious feeling I have been feeling for like the past few weeks. I don't know what it is. Like when I come here, this is usually when I feel so relaxed, and right now every little thing is on top of my mind. Like I'm not doing enough, or I'm not posting enough, I'm not studying enough, my videos are horrible, or I just feel anxious about working out or not working out too much, too little, too concerned with the half marathon. I don't know what the frick it is, but something has to give. I feel like I actually should just like take my own advice and throw my phone across the universe and never think about it ever again. Perhaps that could be the reason. I'm going to try as best as I can right now to just focus on my studying and just get myself into that mindset. I listened to this ADHD 9-hour playlist on YouTube. It's the most interesting beats, but it helps me focus, and I feel like it will be really advantageous for like memorizing things. I don't know, I think there's like some theory behind that. Anyways, I've just gotta like whoosh, relax somehow and, you know, get down to business to defeat the Huns. Like that's all that I can do in life. I'm friggin' hot in here. Girl, come here. It's my birthday. It is my birthday, and I want to be rewarded. Just so you have messy whiskers from your pup cup, huh? Oh my goodness! A squeaker! Birthday girl! What is this? What's happening? Wheel. She's off.
She's off.
Wheel. Your birthday cake. Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh, but what do I have here, huh? What do I have here? Do you like chicken? Oh. Can you sit like a pretty girl? Yeah. See, it's my birthday.
She's camera shy.
Yeah, sure she is.
Who sits like that?
Leave me alone. Go away.
Good morning, y'all. It is officially race week, which is so scary. I actually think I woke up feeling the least amount of anxious I felt in so long. Maybe because I can see the end in sight, kind of, I suppose. But I I cannot believe it's finally here. I feel like I've been training for this all of my life, when in reality it's only been, I think, 9 weeks, which is nutty.
I mean, I would say, I think if you're starting half marathon training and you've never ever run before in your life, you're going to need longer than 9 weeks. But I'm also not out here like trying to get a medal, like to win the race. And I suppose I'm coming into this with some experience. Like I'm not going from a complete 0 to 100. So I do feel very confident going into this week that I'm just going to enjoy myself as much as possible and like put all of that stress behind me. I think the stress just comes from like wanting to do well, maybe. I don't freaking know, but I cannot stop thinking about it. And I was only able to truly pinpoint why I've been feeling so anxious literally yesterday. Basically, I recognized that because I've been, I don't know, like maybe busier or distracted, I suppose, with non-important things in some cases, I have not made it a priority to get outside or to go on my daily walk. I literally don't remember the last time I have been consistently walking outside, like in forever. It has to have been like the last 3 weeks minimum. And I kid you not, every single day I've been waking up feeling like immediately anxious, like wake up, feel like this heaviness on my heart. And I guess like sometimes if that happens, like I know certain things that I can do to get me out of feeling like that. Like I put my phone away, I read first thing in the morning, I get up and like I start to do some studying or something, or maybe I exercise. But if I don't always exercise, first of all, that's one of the biggest problems. And second of all, I had no idea how important my outdoor walks were for me. I know it's something like I've always really preached about, but until like I was just kind of getting distracted with life and I hadn't made them a priority and it was horrible weather outside and I couldn't really be walking, I didn't realize how much it was negatively affecting me. So now that I know, we're getting back on it, because I cannot emphasize enough like what a relief it was to even just identify that that's what has been such a huge part of what's made me so anxious lately. So we're running and then we're gonna walk and then we're gonna get on with our day. We came back from the mailroom with like, I think 4 or 5 packages, which is so weird because again, no spend month. I'm kind of trying to carry that into March. I did order like stuff from certain brands so I can do another review for workout shorts. This is a video that I feel like I'm trying to not freak out about because I never wear workout shorts. I think I've shared before, like I'm very self-conscious about that. This feels monumental. So I have orders from here. I won't spoil all of it, but that video will hopefully be coming. Honestly, it might even come before you see this. I got an order from the Runner Box, which I did not order anything from Runner Box. So if I had to guess, this is from my older sister. And if it's not, that's awkward, but I'm pretty sure it is. I love unboxing. Like, if you don't like it, I'm very sorry that I always include them in these vlogs, but I think it's so much fun. Okay, and I was kind of wrong. I think it's from my whole family. They said, good luck this weekend, Taylor. We are so proud of you and can't wait to hear all about it. You make us proud every day just for being you. Such an accomplishment. This is like really cool. I've actually never heard of anything like this before. I think they all thought I was running this past weekend because I told them I was. So they were prepared, but now I actually have this like in my possession, which is, I would say, better. Every order from this company provides job opportunities at a nonprofit vocational rehabilitation organization. That's awesome. See, look at this company. This is the cutest thing. This is some Jamaican jerk trail mix. Love that. Like that's like such a little tasty snack. A DIY drip coffee. That sounds incredible. I think they're like individual packets. That's the cutest thing. Oh, I'm gonna drink one of those like probably right now. Look at this thing. Like this is freaking packed. Golly gee, this thing thought of everything. And look at this, overnight oats, maple pancakes. What a cute little box. Thanks, fam. It's so sweet, like when you go to the mailroom and you're expecting like a bill and then you find a box. This looks like a congratulatory box. This is too nice. Should I wait to open this one? Okay, I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it. It's from my mom, dad, and sister. It says, we love you so much and hopefully can track you as you run. Enjoy the race. Love the fam. They included a sticker. What? It's like a little care package. An after running glow. Oh, a massager. Oh yeah, that's nice, huh? Oh, we'll be using this. Ache and muscle. Oh my gosh. It's Epsom salt for a bath. Yes! That is so fun. That is so nice. I didn't even know that you could like do these kinds of things. What the heck?
Okay. What? What is this waist? Oh my gosh, this is like really nice. It's like a whole little like bath kit. Soaking salts, whipped butter. With a little spoon. This is so sweet. Wow, like literally wasn't expecting any of this. Very much made my day. A very happy thing to come home to. And now I'm feeling like lots of race week love. That is so sweet. Hello, hi, good morning. I think I always turn the camera on like right when I wake up and my brain power hasn't exactly started churning yet. So I click record and then I just stare into the distance. I'm really hoping today can be a productive day. However, it's very gloomy out and I wanted to do a lot of filming, which shouldn't necessarily dictate everything I need to do. And I can't like consistently let the weather here dictate my entire life, or else I should move, which I'm trying. I know I'm always talking about moving, and I think obviously I've expressed how much like I don't love this space. I just don't love how there's little sunlight, and I've lived here for 3+ years. Like, you know, you start to get over it. I think are we coming up on 4 years? No, I'm wrong. Whatever, I just want to change of pace and sight. But at the same time, I would love to just move somewhere completely different and try a whole different state. Like somewhere I've never even visited before. I know that sounds like so maybe ridiculous, but I feel like that's the point that I'm at, where I just want to go somewhere and like do something fun and new. And somebody pitch their city to me in the comments. I'll go anywhere. Anywhere that Keith can also work, which is also pretty much anywhere. But yeah, I wrote this down last night. My hopeful like little productive list. I'm gonna sit here and drink my coffee, and then I think I'm gonna go outside and go for a run. I think I like just getting my workouts over with in the morning so they're not like in the back of my mind all day long. I'm doing, I think, like a 20-minute quick speed run. So that feels like easy peasy lemon squeezy to me. I love that. And then I'll come back and conquer the day. Okay, I just warmed up, so I'm like kind of out of breath, but I'm gonna go right now, go for my run. I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm still on that kind of like celebratory excitement mode, so that makes me happy because I don't want this to feel stressful, especially in these final hours. I'm feeling good. This is my final speed run, which is weird because those have always been my favorite, so I'm kind of sad, but that doesn't mean I'll never obviously do them again. It's just the beginning. We're doing a celebration of our work. We love it. Going up the hills. I'm kind of starting to think the vlogs are not complete without like a bathroom dance session. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion! You lifted me up instead of holding me down. Oh, I bet you think you're John Wayne. I'm getting ready to film a video right now. I needed a little bit of positive energy, like to feel good so I can feel good on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like just getting myself a little bit ready. And I'm gonna do a Q&A, which is so beyond, in my eyes, needed. Like well overdue. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like it's well overdue. There's just a lot of things that like I wanted to clear up about my half marathon, about my certification. Sometimes I try to be like intentionally vague with things and then it's confusing. Clearing the air on all the rumors. All the rumors are true, yeah. Don't you love how your phone just throws this in here? I don't know if I threw this in here or if this is on the national holiday chart. This might have been me. I don't know. I just finished the video. It went well, I guess. As good as it could have gone, I suppose. And I was kind of scrolling on Instagram afterwards and I saw this quick recipe for protein French
French toast. And I kind of feel like protein French toast is a very popular, maybe for like bodybuilders, because you can just like douse it in a lot of protein. Like you can use obviously eggs, protein powder, milk, etc. And it's something I've always wanted to try. So I have this quick little recipe. I'm starving and I think that we should make it. Okay, this is the recipe. It's from Abby Pollock. Looks like we add in, you know, all of this stuff, break up the bread, then douse it, then toast it. I think I'm just gonna do whole pieces because I could see how these would get very like dry very quickly. I like everything else though, and I'm pretty sure I have every ingredient. It looks pretty simple enough to me. French toast is such a luxury to me too. I feel like pancakes are so easy. You just pour the batter, put them on the griddle, but French toast is like kind of the same concept with one extra step. I don't know, it just feels like bougie. Okay, I have sourdough. That's the only bread I have. I don't know how well that's gonna do. It might be like a little dry or the taste might be a teeny bit off, but that's fine. I kind of want to double the recipe, but I've never made this, so I'm just gonna follow what she says. We've got 1 egg. We have half a cup of milk. I have macadamia nut milk. I love this stuff. And 1 scoop of vanilla protein. I think I'm gonna do 2 scoops because that's 21 grams. Are you the kind of person that cleans up as you cook? Or cleans up afterwards, or cleans up during. I clean up during, or I clean up before I sit down to eat, but that's never the right strategy when you're cooking something warm. Okay, the salt will do it. I'm heating up the stove and I'm gonna stir all this together. You know, when it comes to Taylor like actually cooking, that's where we run into big issues. But this is, you know, very simple. If I mess up things like this, it's just sad. I would beg you to unsubscribe. Okay, this is the part I've never done before, but I'm just gonna assume you stick it in here, you coat both sides, right? This feels right. It still looks like so much sourdough, but I'm feeling confident about this procedure. This was unclear in the instructions. Level. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at me. Queen doing queenie things. I have no idea how to check for when to turn them over, but they're all on the pan. Accomplishing hard things. Oh! Yeah! Let's go. I'm geeking out right now. This is the coolest thing ever. It's so simple. Me freaking out over French toast. I just never make this. I'm sorry. Like, this is so easy and so packed with protein. I hope it tastes good. And we need syrup and berries. Let's go. 100% only. And oh my golly. Come on. Our frozen berries. Absolutely stunning. Like, this is the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. Do I have whipped cream? Dang it, I don't know. Oh yes. Okay, I'm gonna do a taste test of the product on its own, and then of course with the syrup, etc. This could have great potential, or it could taste like protein, and I really hope it's the former. It doesn't taste as good as it looks. I think this looks phenomenal. Maybe that's just me. I think we need syrup to save the day. I probably could have used like, I don't know, what would be normal in a French toast recipe? Oh, butter, not sourdough. That would have been better. Like just good white bread. But I'm pretty impressed. I mean, that took me 0 minutes, literally 0. All right, folks, that ends this week's vlog. This is my final few days before the half marathon. By the time you're watching it, I've already ran the race. If you want to see if I survived or not, go on my Instagram. I'm not even kidding. The full race will hopefully be vlogged itself, which is very exciting. So that video will be up very soon. Thank you for being so kind and supportive and rooting me on. It means so much, and I literally mean this. I couldn't have done this without you. Love you all so much. We'll see you in the next one.